Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here. Been a couple days since I did a video. Obviously, we had a couple days of not having any, main slate with the Portland single game, and then obviously um, my bad. Then we had the one day off. Yesterday did not do a video for the main slate, but hopefully you guys all did pretty good out there for our premium lineup advice. Was pretty good for us for Fanduel. We got screwed over by Porzingis, unfortunately. Don't have the full lineup here, but got did pretty dang good besides Porzingis. If he would have kept playing easily, could have had a 390 for sure, 395. But no, it happens. But like I said, I told you guys playoffs were going to start, and we were going to like I said, start turning it on because we have regular minutes again. So I was wondering if you guys need any help on FanDuel or DraftKings line of advice. Let us know. Like I said, playoffs are here. This is when we are going to shine. So if you need some extra help, let us know. All you need to do is message us on our Twitter and also our Sportsbook one. Again, we are now 9-2 on that. I think 9-2 since we started, and we picked Denver by -4, and they did win. So Sportsbook is killing it as well. So, like I said, to get in on any of that, check out our Twitter in the comment section below. Trust me, we'd love to have you guys and you know come join the ride. So that is what we got going on. Anyway, so this is half the lineup here. We have Lowry at 36, did all right. Murray went off, man. Mitchell unreal at 76. Uh, Clarkson solid 25. Siakam trash. Hayward got hurt. Even if he didn't get hurt, he still probably would have got 33, 34. He really didn't do that good. I'll still take it, but should have had Brown. And then we had Marcus Morris, who had 38, Porzingis, which got ejected, and then Joel Embiid. So a pretty solid lineup overall for us with a 371. So hopefully you guys did pretty good as well. So yeah, anyway, let's go over this slate here. As normal, we'll go over here. We're gonna go one by one. Orlando and Milwaukee, we have a 2-25 in Milwaukee by 12. So, they're expecting this one to be a blowout. We'll have to see what's going on with Aaron Gordon. He has a true game time decision. Anyway, I do expect most of these guys to be back that were limited in the regular season to be back to have decent minutes here in the playoffs. So 5,800 for Eric Bledsoe, I think is a steal. This guy's going to get you about 30, 33 minutes, 34 minutes. I think he can get you easily 28 to 30, maybe even 32 in this one. So I do like Bledsoe. Middleton, half decent spot, not too high on him. Giannis is not too bad. I still think he's going to get you your 55 to 60. Um, Gordon doesn't play. I don't really like him, Birch. Because when Gordon was out, Birch and Clark kind of uh, you know, took the minutes from each other, so no one really stood out. Don't mind Fook, but I think Lopez could get you 30, 35 here. So really not the most exciting game on paper. I don't mind Brook Lopez. Obviously, a little bit of Giannis. Don't mind a little bit of Evan Fournier here. He has a little bit of sickness, but should be good. Middleton maybe 35. Don't mind Bledsoe for maybe 30, 33 here. Only at 5,800 bucks. Yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. I don't have too much Orlando. I kind of want to see how they play it out here, game one. It could be a blowout. We'll have to see, since that's what everyone is expecting. Next one is Miami and Indiana, 216 and Miami by 4 in this one. Start right away. Don't mind a little bit of Brogdon. I would rather pick Dragic than none. Dragic usually comes off the bench, so in my opinion, I'd rather have him. Butler, Oladipo, Turner, and Warren are all game time decisions. I honestly expect all of them to play. They may not be healthy, but it's the playoffs. I think they're going to be out there unless they, literally physically cannot go. Butler's had a little bit of a foot issue, but like I said, I think since it's the playoffs, they're going to let him go. For some reason, Butler cannot go. Tyler Hero, obviously, Duncan Robinson, those guys are going to be chalky. Warren has some issues with his foot going on, as you see right here. So uh, usually you can play through that. It's painful, but you can play through it. So it is the playoffs. So I do expect Warren to play. That's just me. 35-40 here for Warren. Like I said, it's not going to feel good him playing after the game, but I do think he gets this one in. Bam. I don't mind him. Dude hasn't really showed too much. Excuse me, too much really, man. In the regular season, his minutes were all over the place. Give him that. So, I mean, he's had sparks of it. He can get you 38 to 40 maybe in this one. 7,500, I guess throw him in there. Why not? Turner, I expect him to play. For some reason, he doesn't play. I, I don't know who starts there. I really don't, but I do think Turner will play. So, yeah. Anyway, Bam, worth a shot. I mean, he's so dang cheap. Put him in there. Warren's pretty dang cheap. Put him in there. I know it's not the greatest matchup, Miami and Indiana, but these guys' salaries are pretty dang cheap. So I don't mind putting in a couple of these guys at all because these two games are going to be the ones you're going to want in, and maybe a couple salary relief guys that can still get you 25 to 30, even 35 in this one. All right, OKC and Houston. No, excuse me, got 225 in OKC by one. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if OKC did take this series. They're just they're a better team in my opinion for sure. Anyway, we got CP3. I love that dude. He's cheap. Shea Gilgeous is cheap. Dennis Schroeder came back for one game and he just lit it up. I get it. He's not gonna do that every game, but man, he's pretty dang good. So Schroeder's he'll be chalky. I like him. I really favoriting OKC in this one. Uh, Baisley, if he starts, I usually don't start him. I don't think. I'm not sure. You'd have to correct me on that one. But I think they usually go Paul, Shea, Gallinari, Nerlens, and then obviously Adams. So we'll see what they do. But still, I think Basley could be in play. I'd be a little cautious just to see how his minutes are. But Dort is out, and this dude was just killing it, playing big minutes here. So I expect him to do pretty good here. So don't mind even if he comes off the bench. I think Gallinari also could be a steal for about 28 to 30 in this one. He's been up and down as well, but I don't mind him. The only thing I'm concerned about is his minutes because of Baisley taking his minutes. Covington, half decent. Jeff Green, 20, 21 off the bench. And Adams could get you 25 to 30 here in this one as well. He hasn't really played much, but when he does play, he can get you, as you see here, for the most part, can get you 28 to 30, even low 30. So don't mind Adams at all either. And then obviously you got Harden. He's not as good against OKC, but still don't mind him. Portland and the Lakers in this one. This is the highest total on the slate at a 230, and the Lakers by 5. So right away, even if it's not the best matchup, Lillard got to put him in there. Don't mind a little bit of Trent or McCollum in this one. Like I said, LeBron and Davis haven't really been that good in the restart, but it's the playoffs. These guys are going to come out there and ball, in my opinion. So I love James and I love Davis. So I don't mind putting one or two of those guys in there. Nurkic, half decent play. We'll see how they do with him. And that's my bad. It's late. But anyway, that's mostly it there in that one there. So let me go plug in a couple players for you guys. So really love CP3. If you can't get in Lillard, like I said, I don't mind Brogdon, Dragic, or Bledsoe. Any of those guys will work for you. But Paul for sure is a lock. Um, Harden's not a must-have. I mean, he could definitely go off against OKC in this one. So, I mean, if you're playing multiple lines, obviously got to have him in there. In this one, I won't be able to fit him in, but don't bite him. Definitely got to go Shea. Dennis Schroeder, good spot too. If Butler's out, got to go Tyler Hero. Giannis, not a bust play, but still a pretty good play. I do think LeBron could ball in this one. I do like Baisley. Like I said, I'm a little skeptical about the minutes, but like I said, they've been playing they're pretty good. I think Bam could be worth a look. Don't have too much money left over. The power forwards are absolute crap. So you're gonna have to go Covington. You don't have much money at 5,200 left over, but I think you can definitely squeeze it in there. Uh, Dude plays ton of minutes. He's not that great. Doesn't do a ton, but maybe put in Tucker. Probably going to play 35, 40 minutes. He might get you 19 or 20, I guess, for a cheap guy. Howard's been pretty good in the restart as well, besides these last two games, but he just doesn't play a ton of minutes. So, um, yeah, you might have to go straight up in this one. Can't really do stars and scrubs, so we'll see how it goes. I didn't really have any stars in my lineup yesterday. I mean, I had Joel Embiid, but overall, I didn't have the Luka Doncic or the Kawhi Leonards. I didn't have any of those dudes. So we'll see. We'll see. So I think it's just a straight up here today. Like I said, you can go put in Lopez or even Adams if you want to. So, and that is mostly it. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Yeah, like I said, Portland, LA, chalky, OKC, and Houston, chalky. If I was you guys, I'd favor the OKC side, in my opinion. And I think Miami and Indiana has a little bit of salary relief for sure in a couple of those guys, as I mentioned. And like I said, stay up on the Jimmy Butler, Warren, and those guys. But like I said, I think they will play. That's just me, but anything can happen for sure. So, all right, guys, that is it. As normal, if you guys need any FanDuel or DraftKings lineup advice, let us know. We'll help you guys out. And also, we have our sports book as well. We are 9-2 on that with a W last night in the playoffs. Like I said, this was last night. This was our premium FanDuel lineup, the one that I gave out, and my own personal as well. The 371 could have been a lot higher if Porzingis didn't get ejected, but overall, we'll take it still. So that is it. If you like the video, leave a like. I definitely do appreciate it. And also, if you guys are new here, hit that sub button. We will be doing videos almost every single day for the NBA playoffs. So that is it, guys. Hope you guys win some money. We'll see you guys a little bit later on.